Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Russian Grand Prix. We've had a short delay, for which I do apologize. There have been some issues with the Xbox Live service, so we're around 30 to 40 minutes late. Maldi is having a heart attack as we speak, so he'll be with us in around a minute. I don't know what he is spectating at the moment, so I'll just flip through some random drivers at the moment, see what's going on. We had a very intense race yesterday in the F1 division. I think we lost around 5-6 cars in the first lap alone. And let's be honest, it's gonna be a lot worse in GP2. Real shots back in the league. Under his new gamer tag, T-Dog. Surely is the favorite to win this one.
Yep. Oh, hello, Maranzano. Hello, everyone watching.
Hello, STB Maldi.
I'll just have to quickly go and do something. Very sorry about that, but we are here now for the Russian Grand Prix. As Maranzano has said to you, there's been a few issues tonight with the actual stream itself, and Xbox Live hasn't went our way so far tonight, but we are hoping for a great race nonetheless. SR Ninjas win their last time out in Bahrain, coming on to a lap. But yeah, Maranzano, not been a good night so far, but what are your predictions ahead of this Russian Grand Prix?
I've just seen the weather forecast. There is no rain expected, so GP2 has been a little... You remember yesterday, Maldi, we had like rain until the final minutes, and I think you went out on the summit. It was complete chaos.
Mm.
And in all honesty, one of the worst strategy calls in F1 history, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, I'm not very good in the wet weather, so
spectating T-Dog at the moment. Go. He's just... Is the corner cutting on strict?
Yeah, should be. Yeah.
Gonna be a lot of penalties.
If I just check the race director.
Real shots in the wall.
Yeah, left the track. Real shots has left the track 2 times, so yes, he's on strict. Just to make sure there. But yeah, a few issues tonight. There's a lot of discouraged drivers. A lot of drivers which actually said to me they can't be asked tonight. They're not feeling it. But yeah. It's just not been a very good week for the league. We had rain in F1 division, and then we had problems in this lobby ahead of this race. So, but Maranzano, hopefully the race will be as enjoyable as possible for all the fans.
We've got a full grid.
Jack Hopwood, the 18 drivers. Jack Hopwood, who is the Panda Queen, changed his gamer tag. There's been a lot of change of gamer tags this week. We've had Expired Ninja change to SRL Ninjas. We've had Jack Hopwood. It goes 6th there, changing it to Jack Hopwood from Panda Queen. We've also got Rossi Boy 97 and Nemec, which is NRL Hulkenberg, and it's Ross that can't get in onto their accounts because of the Xbox. So I don't know. It's just been chaos all round this week with the rain in F1 and the problems ahead of this GP2 event. And that's that Mercedes doing. A little bit of contact there.
Who are you spectating?
There was a Mercedes there, just bit of contact. Don't know if that was lag or if they couldn't see. I'm not sure, but currently in first place is James E. Bear, and there is a Mercedes. There is a Mercedes which is if I have a look. It's WOR button, so he's going a bit slow. I think he's letting everyone through. Yeah, so a few issues there for him. Not on a good lap there. So yeah, Maranzano, it's looking to be an interesting Grand Prix as NRL Hulkenberg here, Nemec. That's some slipstream off the Force India. That's going to help him in this first sector. Hello to the two viewers. Not much action out on track at the moment. We're waiting for more action to arise.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride on board with T-Dog. Real shots.
And also, due to the action at like all the chaos that just happened, Maranzano, we won't be interviewing anyone here in qualifying, but we will be giving an extra interview in the race. So after the race we'll have the podium plus one more driver, so because that'll be when it's all calmed down. So real shots there, in out the way of the Ferrari, just slowing down on his lap. Back in the league, I think only for one race though, only for one race, and then he's gonna
he'll probably stay in if he wins this one.
Yes, well,
he's a German after all.
So
expecting a lot of crashes in lap 1, just like yesterday.
Yeah. Well, lap 1 was a little bit chaotic. Well, it was. Yeah, I've just had a really bad season so far, man. I don't know about you, but F1.
Oh, you were in P7. You were ahead of me yesterday. I think you started last, so your start wasn't really the problem.
It was just
until you got
me
taken out by Smack Dizzle, I believe. But that's okay. No hard feelings.
By Smack Dizzle. Don't think it was Smack Dizzle. I don't know who it was, but we're not concentrating on F1 right now. We're concentrating on SOL Ninjas, which has shown his worth as reigning world champion. He goes pole position with a 1:36.707. So he's on pole right now. James Bear X1 from Qatar, it seems, but I don't think he's from Qatar because, yeah.
No, that's just silly. Well, we've had 3 different race winners so far, if I'm correct. Yes, we have.
We have, but that, in both divisions, but that was actually broke. Excuse me. That was broke. That streak was broke in last night's race for F1 for the F1 division. Fusion won in last night's race. So, hopefully GP2 can keep it going and we can get our 4th winner of the season. And it can be a cracking Grand Prix, full of action, like many of the GP2 races that we're used to. Melanie 88 then, the Finn.
Melanie 88, back in business. Very poor race in Bahrain. Where's Dennis VKK? Is he in this session? Yes, he is.
Yep, he's on a lap, I think. But we're going to stick with Melanie 88. I think he may have an invalidated lap time, but we're still going to ride on board with him to see kind of lines he takes around this Sochi Autodrome. Locks up into that corner. Yeah, what I've noticed with a lot of these GP2 drivers are they're using traction, obviously, because it's traction is allowed in this as Melanie goes into the pit lane. But they use like ABS off. They use like.
Yeah, but that's because they are in another league, SRL, which doesn't allow ABS, so they don't run it here either. I know Melanie doesn't, Expired Ninjas or SRL Ninjas doesn't, T-Dog doesn't, I think Rampage also doesn't use ABS.
It's going to be interesting.
So there is some skill involved.
Yes, Rampage is going to be coming to race every other race, so he will miss out this race and he'll be back next week at the Spanish Grand Prix. And then, what a lucky fella, he will miss Monaco and will come back for Canada. But hopefully he can have a good few races there. There's going to be lots of action in the Principality. But we've got WOR Button 22 currently in 7th place. And there's
Dennis
not
VKK
much
just
action
starting his flying lap.
Out on track, except from Dennis VKK now, who is currently starting his lap. Maranzano, if you want to take us through his lap.
I will do so. I think he is using full traction control by the sound of it. Yes, he is. Dennis VKK has had a very, very decent season. He's been in race winning position several times now, but unfortunately things haven't gone quite his way so far. So let's see if Russia might be his first race win. Dennis
So it's a
VKK, is
one.
he
It's a
geraakt to Ronald? No, I don't think so, is he? No, it's STB Verstappen, never mind. My bad.
yeah, STB. But I think he may have got invalidated lap time there because
Yeah, he's got
it's not.
invalidated lap.
Very confusing with this game. Thank you, viewers. Let's look at the WO bot. God, Jack Spa. And the Fred stat left the track. So, very interesting. No rain, as you said, Maranzano. Forecasted for this Russian Grand Prix. But, yeah. It's just been a very chaotic night, as I said before. Just so much action has happened. But hopefully it can all run smoothly from now on. The top 10 is spaced out by a second Maranzano. That's pretty promising for how close the
real
field will be. Melanie 88, I think. Has he got invalidated lap time? Or so a lot of invalidated lap times here in Russia right now. It's not
very easy
what the drivers need.
It's going to be a lot of penalties in the race as well. I suspect.
Yeah. A lot of well, I think the win is definitely going to be decided on penalties. Not going to be decided on strategy. Because obviously it's a one-stopper. It's going to be decided on who is going to keep it inside those white lines.
That's definitely true, although we didn't have a lot of penalties in F1 division. It's easier to get penalties in qualifying where you're really pushing it. Let's see who's going.
Hello to the three viewers.
Trash Racing just took pole position.
Comment if you're watching. Comment what you're thinking of the stream. Comment who you think will win this Russian Grand Prix if you are a regular viewer. Melanie 88 then, 34.3, going a little bit more cautious on the track extending here on this lap. Just trying to not cut any corners here, just trying to get the car round the circuit as quick as possible without cutting the corners. This is some nice clean racing here from the Finn, my favourite driver on the grid, I must say. I don't know about you, Maranzano, but everyone has a little favourite. And Melanie has been hit there by the Red Bull, and I'm not completely sure who that Red Bull is. There was a collision with the Red Bull, and I don't actually know who the Red Bull was, and it was Trez Racing. Trez Racing has impeded Melanie 88, and Melanie 88 has got no front wing. And he now will have to go into the pit lane. Real Shots then retires from the Grand Prix. But Trez Racing here. Don't know what happened there. Big collision. Maranzano, did you see that there? Or
I did not. I just flicked in. And I saw Melanie driving around without his front wing.
There you go. Williams not going to be happy with that. Going to be straight onto the Red Bull mechanics there to sort out their man.
Only 3 minutes left.
Only 3 minutes.
Get back out.
So Melanie has to hurry up. Dive on killer.
There's quite a few people who haven't set a time yet. So then there's
due to there's 3 people. Yeah, 3 people that have got no lap due to invalidated lap time. Melanie 88, of course, the only driver not to actually set any lap so far. Trez Racing then, pole position for the moment, but is that really deserved after the collision with Melanie? But your comments.
Collision with your favourite driver.
Yeah.
He called you out on China, don't forget about that. He called you a bad commentator.
Who did?
Melanie.
Well, I sorted him out. Don't worry about it. I sorted him out. Expired Ninjas then, looking on a quick lap here in Russia. Is he going to grab back the pole position that he originally had before Trez Racing nicked it off him, who is a rising Trez? So Trez Racing is back in this Right, but I think Ninjas is kind of... It looks like he may have been backing off this lap, but it does look like it's going to be a quick one. Is it going to be pole position? Yes, it is. It's by what? It's by pretty much 1.5 tenths there. A 1:36.396. That is pole position right now for SRL Ninjas. Very good performance there. And Melanie 88 now onto the track, and he's getting impeded again here by the Force India. Obviously, he's on his out lap, but if the Force India doesn't get out of his way, he's going to be following this Force India all the way on his in lap as well. It's going to be his final opportunity to set a lap, so he has to be careful with the track limits and careful with the impedance. So it's going to be Manzano predictions. Where's Melanie going to qualify here in Russia?
I don't know. I think it's going to be very challenging for him. Ooh. It's lagging a bit as well. Or it's just my screen. But no, but it's very difficult if you just have one lap. He might as well just invalidate it as well. And he's at the back of the grid.
Around this track, because of all the slipstream that you get down the straight, like laggers and also, and turn 2 being quite a tight corner, starting at the back of the grid, it does put you at a big advantage around this track in my opinion, because obviously you avoid all the collisions and you're able to just stay back and wait for everything to happen and then go past. But
who's the
here we
first
go, we've got
India
Melanie
ahead
88
of
now.
Melanie?
I think it might be Dennis VKK.
No,
it's
not
the
Dennis
other
VKK.
Force India. It's the other Force India. STB Verstappen 33. And he's actually cut the corner, and that's got Melanie a bad exit. STB Verstappen 33 there, down to 11th. And we retire. But Melanie here is getting impeded by your fellow countryman here, STB Verstappen 33. This is not good for his chances for a good grid position here in Sochi.
Dennis VKK also yet to set a lap time.
This is not fair from STB Verstappen 33. I know he's on a lap, but Melanie has... This is definitely penalty territory here for STB Verstappen 33. And yet, Melanie...
Dennis VKK only P15. Not going to be happy with that.
Fred Stapp, let's have a look where he goes, and he's Sauber. P4. Good attempt there from Fred Stapp. Now what we're waiting on is STB 733, and he's gone into the wall. He's gone into the wall there. So he could easily just retire, but he's choosing now to go around the track. Okay, so...
He's not making a lot of friends, is he?
Nope. And coming across the line now, he goes 13th, and that is your... Oh, Tres Racing and Extract Spa have both got grid penalties, but this is the top 10 Manzano before we leave the session. First is SRL Ninjas, second is Jack Hopwood, third is Tres Racing for the moment, he will drop down to 8th. Fourth is the Fred Star, fifth is Rossi Boy 97, who is it's Ross. Sixth is Real Shots. Seventh, sorry, is James Bet X1. Eighth is Urban Unicorn. Ninth is Side Effects. Closing off the top 10 is Typhon Killer. Manzano, if you'd like to leave, it's now time for the Russian Grand Prix formation lap for these GP2 drivers. So Maranzano, it's been a pretty exciting qualifying session there. What's your opinion and your predictions on who is going to win this Russian Grand Prix?
It's going to be very close up front as usual, especially with the Real Shots up in the mix. Let me see. I don't think invites are working, are they?
Yes, they are. I will invite you, Maranzano. I just quickly need to do something in a minute as well, viewers. So I will be back any minute now. I'm just joining the session back here. Hopefully it will let me connect. It's taking a long time to do so. Here we go. Right, Maranzano, just going to quickly invite you. Did you get the invite yet?
I'm not getting an invite, but I can join via your profile.
Okay.
Yep, I'm back in.
Back in. Really, really good news. Okay, then let's have a look. Oh, and it's starting the formation lap. Let's not get too excited like Australia. Here we go. So they're starting the formation lap now. So we haven't made the same mistake as the Australian Grand Prix.
You haven't.
Let's have a look near the back of the field, because... Oh, we've got 3 drivers. Also, we got our AI cars. And we've also got WOR button 22 on the grid. So I don't know what's happening there. But just going to drive you... Just going to let you watch the formation lap now. Maranzano, speak to our viewers.
I didn't know Panda Queen was in P2. Well done.
I will be, one moment, guys. Over to you, Maranzano.
Sure, Molly. Right, let's get ready for the Russian Grand Prix. Melanie all the way back in P20, he's not going to be happy with that. Jack Spar as well, all the way down back in P16. So we've got a lot of drivers gonna have to make up some places during this race. It's gonna be absolute carnage down into turn 1, I can tell you that. From GP2 experience.
Here we go then. I am back, ready to witness this incredible GP2 Russian Grand Prix. Final predictions, as there's a bit of action going on at the back. Melanie 88 down in 20th apparently, so this ain't very good for him.
I just mentioned that.
But I don't know how he's in 20th. That's confusing me, because it's actually saying now that he's not on the grid. Oh, this is confusing.
Yeah, he's last, Melanie. Last on the grid.
Drivers are lining up ready for this Grand Prix of Russia now. Here we go. Let's go straight on to SRL Ninjas. Final predictions, Maranzano. Who's going to win?
Real shot.
And Rudsters has left the session. Maranzano, you're going to spectate the starts here. I'm going to quickly invite Rudsters to the game. And then we're going to get started with this Russian Grand Prix. Here we go. So I need to quickly invite him.
No, he's already back. He's already joined. Everything
Here we go then. Here we go. Into broadcast mode now. Big amounts of drivers down into turn number 2. And we've got a Ferrari off the track. And Jack Hopwood takes the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. Both Toro Rossos collide. Then we've got the 2 Red Bulls battling with the Fresda down into turn 3. Here we go. All the drivers driving around the outside. We've got a Red Bull off the track there. Down into around 12th position. Let's have a look at Jack Spar near the back. And there's a collision with a Toro Rosso. It's Typhon's in 9th now in his Sauber, but big amounts of crashes there at the back. We've got Melanie 88 in 15th and Midgeo Duck in a collision as Jack Hopwood, aka the Panda Queen, takes the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. Incredible performance for him. 4th is Jamesy Bear X1. Brilliant start here from the 2 Red Bulls. 3rd and 4th. We have got Fredstad in 5th now. We have got Side Effects getting absolutely abused in the slipstream from Real Shots now as they approach the final sector. A little bit like Monaco, but you gotta watch this down into into lap 3 because DRS is definitely going to cause collisions there, as there's a kick in the middle of the circuit. Side effects now trying to hold off that Williams, but he can't do it. The Sauber now getting into a bit of action now. The Sauber getting into a little bit of action, and there's a massive crash. The Ferrari's off. Maranzano, there's a Ferrari off the track. Big amounts of crashes. The Toro Rosso unfortunately going into the pit, and it's been a chaotic first lap for the GP2 division here in Russia. We've got the Renault now into the pit lane. Everyone has crashed here in Russia. Massive amounts of collisions now, and I can't breathe as Jack Hopwood leads the Russian Grand Prix. Incredible performance for him. Second is Trez Racing in his Red Bull. Brilliant performance here from both of the Bulls. Third is SRL Ninjas here in his Toro Rosso, and Jamesy is in fourth. Jamesy Bear X1 and WOR button 22 here, Maranzano. Oh, here we go.
For the lead any moment now.
But, oh, chaotic first lap. I couldn't breathe then. That was so good. So chaotic here at the Sochi Autodrome. But, oh.
It's a little bit laggy on my screen, but that's okay.
Wow. It's not laggy on mine because we've now got the Red Bull all over the back of this McLaren now as WOR button 22 in their position. And safety car has been deployed. Safety car deployed here in Sochi. Safety car deployed. So here we go then. Let's have a look near the back of the grid here. This is our time now, Maranzano, to look at everyone's helmets as well. So this is a good moment for us. Extract Spot on mediums. Here we go. Mint Jerduk on mediums. There's only one driver retired. That is WOR button 22. STB Verstappen 33 now on a set of softs. Don't know why he's gone onto the softs there. That's quite confusing. But it's Ross then. Also on a set of softs. But that's really confusing.
Why?
Because surely you'd go on mediums if you've crashed on that one. No, that's just
I don't know. I think you can go a very long stint on the... I mean, you can do around 16, 17 laps on the super softs if you really want to.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know much about strategy here, but that was an incredible first lap. Incredible first lap. Action everywhere. So many collisions, so many front wings off, and so much drama.
But to be honest, the first turn looked
leads the
relatively clean initially.
It did, yes, but
after
then it was when
when
everyone was bunched up and everyone was trying for the position. That's what you get in GP2. You get a lot of racing incidents. You get a lot of racing incidents in GP2. Right then, it's now time for our little... Oh, and there's been some action there. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at people's custom helmets now. So this is me and Maranzano's thing, everyone. Tuning in, new viewers. We look at everyone's new helmet. So the first guy, Maranzano, is Jack Hopwood. Let's have a look at his helmet. So that is a pretty nice yellow and black scheme, would you say?
Let me just check. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Very nice.
I'd say 7 out of 10 probably.
We are going to give an award as well at the end of the season for best helmet. So I'm going to be confirming that this week as Mick Jerduk leaves the session.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all there. Not Extract Spot. SR Ninjas definitely has got the best helmet on the grid in my opinion. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that pattern there on the sides. Everyone in the comments.
I like Jamesy Bear as well. Fits with
I haven't
Red Bull
seen
livery.
him yet.
Perfect.
But everyone watching, okay, tell us who you think the best helmet is, because we're currently down under safety car conditions. So here we go. So Jamesy Bear X1 then. Oh, he's got a nice red helmet there. Is that a bit of like a Chinese style sort of?
Yeah, it is. I like it with the Red Bull livery.
Oh, that's nice. Right, I'm going to quickly invite Mint Jerduk and Urban Unicorn back into the session.
Has he not retired, Jerduk? Because I've seen him in a wall at least 3 times.
Well, Mint Jerduk has gone on to FIFA 16 now, but I'm still going to invite him. So there you go, isn't it? But we're just waiting now for the safety car to come into the pit lane.
Trez Racing, I think it was in 2nd place, but he pitted for the medium tire, so
Okay, well,
followed
let's
your
have a look now.
advice.
Fredster. Oh, Fredster's got a nice plain red helmet here.
Tress
That's quite
Racing.
nice.
It's got custom helmet as well.
Okay, we've now got real shots. He's not using a custom helmet. That's disappointing for him. Urban Unicorn, same with him. Dennis VKK. Nope. Rudsters. Yeah, he is. I think he's used some sort of like preset one, I think. Well, that's pretty nice. Trez Racing, going for that Belgium style right now. Or Spain, Belgium, I think that looks like to me. Black on the top, and then red and yellow. Pretty nice, pretty nice there. Side effects 99, no custom helmet. And around Hulkenberg here. Ooh, nice yellow and blue. Typhon Killer. Ooh, look at Typhon Killer's helmet, Maranzano. Definitely one of my favourites here. Got a nice black stripe in with purple, would you say that is? Ah, that's a nice helmet.
Looks alright.
And everyone's leaving. What's going on here? Everyone's going. They've had enough.
Everyone? It's just Dennis VKK on my screen.
Everyone's going. Then who left just a minute ago?
Dennis VKK left the session.
Dennis VKK.
Another lap behind the safety car. As Dennis VKK rejoins the session.
I'm just going to invite the few drivers that have lagged out or left. Okay, so we are now back onto the action. We're going to spectate at the front, I think. Just to see this. So, Jack Hopwood. Comment if you're still watching this very interesting Russian Grand Prix. Safety car conditions here in Russia. So Maranzano, what's your opinion on the restart? What is going to happen on this restart?
Jack Hopwood is gonna be in trouble because of the overpowered slipstream, I guess. So he's gonna have ninjas all over his back. Who's in P3 at the moment? It's Jamesy Bear. Yeah, so Jack Hopwood really needs to come up with something magic if he wants to keep his P1.
Yes, Dennis.
And I'm expecting at least a few more collisions.
Yeah, Dennis VKK is having a few issues with his game at the moment, so I don't know what's happening with him. But we are now preparing for the restart of this Russian Grand Prix. Safety car looks to be going in now. One viewer, comment if who you are. The Rusters has left again. I'm going to quickly invite him back. I'm not completely sure what is going on here.
Jack Hopwood holding up the pack now, getting ready for the restart.
Here we go. Dennis VKK has joined, so there's a lot of drivers joining, which is going to mess things up a little bit here. But we have got Jack Hopwood. Here we go then, Jack Hopwood. Looking for a good restart, but SRL Ninja's going to be right onto the back of him now. We've got three viewers as Mercedes has gone off, peeling into the pit lane. Rudsters joins the session now. But here we go. Massive amounts of drivers going off the track now. But we have now got SRL Ninjas now. Here we go. Here we go now. 3 viewers as the safety car pills in. This is incredible performance. And SRL Ninjas here around the outside. But Jack Hopwood's going to try and... Oh, no. Jack Hopwood there, not doing good. Has he got an issue? He's dropped back a fair bit there.
Didn't have a good restart.
Oh, big amount of contact. Kimi Raikkonen, Bottas there. Jamesy Bear and ex-Jack, Jack Hopwood, they collide, and that is a big collision into turn number 4 there. Jesus.
That is GP2.
This is
Just
this is
personified.
GP2 right now. And
At its
SRL Ninjas is getting caught by the Fredster. Everyone watching, welcome to the GP2 division. Trace Racing in
Real
4th.
Shots up in P3 now.
Jesus Christ, but we've now got ex-Jack's Bar and his Renault now, battling with the Force India and the Ferrari as they approach the Monaco section of the circuit. Force India goes down up the inside. It's going to be a 3 wide. You can't do this in GP2, surely. It's going to be 4 wide. And no, you can't. The Sauber, they're jumping on each other. And the Ferrari's in the wall and the Sauber span. And Mick Jurduck has retired from the Grand Prix. Oh, Jesus. More action. Is this race even going to end here? Is it going to be...
Only just started.
Oh, Jesus. It's only just started, and we've had so many collisions. We've had more collisions than we've had in the whole of F1, I reckon. Jamesy Bear, X1.
Melanie closing in on Dennis PKK. We've got another
Coming into the pit lane. And, oh, Jesus, this is... God, that is... I can't stop thinking about that massive collision at this corner, actually, where Real Shots is going through.
Yeah.
Between Jamesy Bear and
just
Panda Queen. Gonna be a hard
into the wall.
Gonna be a hard night for us stewards. But Jesus, massive amounts of action here in Russia, and I don't think the GP2 division has had so much action.
Trace Racing is closing in on P3 Real Shots. They're very close now.
And Fredster looks to be close to Ninjas as well. Ninjas in the slipstream.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Fredster in the slipstream.
Overtake incoming on Real Shots. Trace Racing.
Oh, Trace Racing. Good defending there.
Trace Racing is on a medium, so let me just mention that he probably doesn't have to stop anymore. So he's looking very good at the moment.
Looking good. Could he get his... Well, I don't really want him to get his another win, because that will break the little streak that we got going with all the drivers. So.
But the Fredster seems to have decent pace around Russia as well. It's closing in on Ninjas.
Looking at how this season has gone so far.
Looking at how this
season's gone so far, I think Ninja's got a good chance to be a 2-time world champion at the end of this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's been on the podium every single Grand Prix right now, so...
Yeah, he's Mr. Consistent.
Yeah. You can have so much pace in the world, but if you're not consistent... Sorry, but no championship for you.
He's going to have bad luck as well, though. I mean, sooner or later, things might go wrong for him.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's add a bit of spice into the action.
I'm surprised Real Shots doesn't really seem to have the pace. I mean, he's being passed by Trace Racing on the mediums. Real Shots, of course, part of the legendary Ferrari team last year that won the Constructors' title. But he doesn't seem to have the pace at the moment.
On a set of soft tyres, and he must be absolutely fuming in that cockpit. Same with Jamesy Bear, but that is another racing incident which couldn't have been avoided. In my opinion, I don't know about you, Manzano, what you think about that, but that was a defo.
When I tuned in, I saw Jack Hopwood upside down, buried in the wall, so I'm not sure what happened.
I'm not sure, but they literally, on my screen, they got caught onto each other, and there's nothing that could be avoided in that collision. But the Fredster then, looking good. Has the Fredster won this season? He has, isn't he? He has it.
No, he's had his opportunities, but he bottled it on several occasions.
Oh yes, because Australia we had Urban Unicorn, China we had Trez, and then Bahrain. Yeah.
In China he pitted for intermediates like 20 laps too early.
Well, here we go then. The Fredster.
Mr. Consistent and Fredster Mr. Bottle.
Mr. Bottle. Here we go then. We have got Mr. Inconsistent, Mr. Consistent versus Mr. Bottle here, aka SR Ninjas and the Fredster. as they end Sector 1 on lap 9 of this Russian Grand Prix. But you got to give credit where it's due to Fredstad and Ninjas, because they are two very good drivers. And
yeah, they both have the pace. Two of the fastest drivers in this division, no doubt about it. That's not just about pace.
Here we go though. SRL Ninjas now under pressure. The reigning world champion under pressure by one of the key drivers in the AOR League as well. But here we go. Fredstad keeping behind him, not making any stupid moves. Waiting for Ninjas to make a mistake here. A bit laggy, but just keeping behind the Toro Rosso, doing everything he can, trying to see where he can gain the time. He's had a brilliant exit there. Ninja's bit of a mistake, and they both dive into the pit lane.
That's quite early to make a pit stop.
Is that Trez coming into the pit lane on a set of mediums?
Yeah, what is going on here?
What's going on here? And Real Shots has lost his front wing coming into the pit lane. As well, everyone is in the pit lane. What is going on here? Dennis VKK must be loving this.
Everyone in the pit lane. What is going on, Molly?
Well, I don't know what's going on here, but Melody 88 and Dennis VKK are going to be having the time of their life when they get to turn number 2. They're going to be right up there in high positions. Here we go. Dennis VKK now in 4th position. And Melanie 88. Melanie 88 here. Round the outside of Trez Racing on the set of mediums. He's in 5th position. This is incredible. And he's in 5th. My favourite driver, the
Molly,
Finnish
why
driver, Melanie 88. Is in 5th place. Oh, brilliant performance there. Oh, safety car. Safety car.
I think I understand now. There's nothing on my screen.
It said nothing about a safety car. It said nothing about a safety car. That is our mistake, guys. Very unlucky there for all these drivers. Don't know how it's unlucky, but now it says safety car.
I understand why everyone did.
How it is a safety car, I have no idea. But we are only on lap 10 of this Grand Prix, and it is another safety car. This is mental. This has been a mental evening for all these drivers. It's going to be a long night for us. But here we go. We've got Trez Racing in 6th. That's why everyone was diving into the pit lane. I was like, what is going on? Melanie 88 and Dennis VKK going to be absolutely having the time of their life as they approach turn 2, and it's safety car. So, and Typhon Killer has left the session. I don't know what's happened there. He did say to me a few weeks ago that he's got some other league at some other time, but there you go, isn't it? Just invite him back to the game. So it's just been a very, very chaotic night so far, but please stay with us, because we're about to have the best 16 laps of our life. STB Verstappen 33 is leading this Russian Grand Prix. Could he go to the end of this Grand Prix? Maranzano
and Jack Upwood down in P12. My goodness.
Who's down in P12?
Some of the front runners
Jack
all the way at the
are.
back. We've got Real Shots as well. That being said, Jack Upwood is also relatively lucky that he's still in this race after being upside down.
He's had 2 safety cars since that point, hasn't he? So he's been very lucky. No, he hasn't. Well, he's had 2 safety cars to get in a good position anyhow. So that is very good. The Fredstad in 3rd, getting pressured here by your fellow countryman Dennis VKK. But Tristan Dennis, what's going on here? He's getting a bit aggressive under safety car. It's not good. He's bullying my favourite driver. But no, enough of that. Trez Racing in 6th place. Rossi Boy at 97 in 7th. It's Ross, I think. Yeah, it must be.
We've still got
Ross,
16 contenders, which is surprising if you ask me.
I don't know if how late it is as well. We're usually done by now.
Yeah. Aren't even halfway. Probably 3 more safety cars incoming.
Yeah, well, these guys.
Has STB Verstappen pitted yet? I don't think he has.
Yes,
Yes,
he has. He has, yes. But because of this safety car, that means the softs are going to go even longer into the Grand Prix. He has pitted, huh?
Yeah,
Says
he
he's
has
pitted, but he's been on softs the whole time.
Yeah, maybe he started on softs and made another pit stop. Yeah, he has pitted, definitely.
Oh, for another set of softs. This is confusing. I'm tired. Oh, is it? Is it the start of the Grand Prix? Oh, no.
Maybe this is the right moment to congratulate Smack Dizzle, our fellow STB driver. I'm expecting another son or daughter. Have you heard the news, STB?
Yes, I've heard the news. That is very, very impressive, Smack Dizzle. Another child has actually got 5 viewers, so yeah, Smack Dizzle is expecting another child, which does mean that we have had
another
an agreement,
STB
haven't we, Maranzano, that we've now got 2 drivers that will be driving STB in the future, because Smack Dizzle's going to get them all trained up. So, and I've even said to Smack Dizzle as well, Maranzano, that if you can get if you can get another 18 drivers, get another 18 babies, then we're sorted. We're sorted for a whole grid. But anyway, that's really good though to see Smack Dizzle not concentrating on his. Not concentrating on his Russian or Spanish practice. He's concentrating on making babies, which is there's no issue with that.
Priorities.
But he's got to keep on top of this if he wants to beat Fusion in the championship. So
he prefers his girlfriend over you, and that's quite a statement, isn't it, Marvin?
Well, wow. Apparently she has blonde hair today, so I don't blame him, to be fair. But anyway, thanks Smack Dizzle. Good to see you're watching. Dennis VKK then in
How did
fourth.
you even know that? To be honest,
he told us in the party before the race.
Right.
Oh no, Smack's just put in the comments. I'll just keep it at 2. Haha. No, Dizzle, we want another 18. Another 18, please. Thank you. Right then, Melody 88. In 5th place for this restart of the Russian Grand Prix. STB. Are they going in the... What is STB Verstappen 33 doing right now? Oh, Jesus. This ain't very good.
I don't think he's ever done a restart yet behind the safety car.
He has absolutely... What a plonk. He's absolutely destroyed his chances. He has now got SRL Ninjas all over the back of him now. And Fresner's going to get in this action as well. Enough of talking about Smack Dizzle's babies, because now we're going to make some more babies, aka some more wheels off the track. That's going to be a few babies there, and another safety car. Here we go.
Ninjas.
Right up the inside goes SRL Ninjas, and what an overtake up into 1st place. Fredster has to stay with him, but STB Verstappen 33 here trying to stay with him. Fredster now needs to try and get past the Dutchman as soon as possible, and hopefully there won't be any more babies. And Fredster there, bit of a collision with STB Verstappen 33 defending his position. Trace Racing in 4th place. 5th is Dennis VKK. As I was saying, hopefully there won't be any more babies, any more baby front wings, any more baby tyres off, or any of that. We just want Smack Dizzle's babies. But enough of these weird comments. We're now going to watch this amazing battle, Maranzano. Oh, God. Smack Dizzle apparently is going to try tonight. That's very interesting. Here we've got 3 drivers now.
We will not be streaming it, by the way. Riding on board with... no, never mind. I'm saying Real Shots is in P12 at the moment.
P12.
Was expecting a lot more from it.
Yeah, well, Smack Dizzle's going to try tonight, so we could be having, we won't, but we might. We could have a 3rd STB potential driver on the way tonight. STB Verstappen 33 though into third place. The red Borden now pulling to the
I don't
outside
think
line
that's
is
how it
Trez
works, Molly.
Racing.
He's gonna have to finish the second first, but okay.
Well, don't worry about it.
We've got Trez Racing overtaking STB Verstappen as well.
We've got 5 viewers. Thank you ever so much for watching. Tell all your friends about the stream because this is an amazing, amazing Grand Prix. We've got the Renault now of Extract Spa in 9th place, and it's Ross is defending very aggressively now as they approach the corners with the 90-degree left-handers now for 8th place. Here we go, Maranzano, you ready for this? The Renault will be inside and the Renault's bad, and he's caught the half of Rudsters. Rudsters! Oh no, that is commiserations to Rudsters.
Melanie Spine, your favourite driver.
Oh, Melanie, what? Melanie 88 in 13th position. The little guy from Finland, and he's out of the race. He's out of the race. He's out of contention. Urban Unicorn in 14th, and there are only 13 drivers now in this Grand Prix, but the incredible SRL Ninjas leads this Russian Grand Prix. Second is the Fredsta 332. Third is Trez Racing. Brilliant performance here from the Red Bull driver. Fourth is STB Verstappen 33. Fifth is Dennis VKK, but closely behind him is 6th place man Side FX 99. 7th is Rossi Boy 97, who is It's Ross. 8th after a big collision with James Bear X1, I think his name is. Had a big collision with him. He's in 8th, and he is getting caught now by Real Shots. I can't pronounce his name.
Side FX looking good as well in P6.
But Side FX now looking pretty good. Dennis lagging all over the place. But Dennis VKK now absolutely flying. We got Jack Hopwood here defending nicely on the Williams driver of the Rudsters. Extract Spa in 10th. And then just going through the field. But Side FX now up the inside on a set of mediums. Is he going to get 5th place? He's going to nudge Dennis off the track slightly there. And that is nearly an overtaking move done and completed for him. The Fredsta has left the session. And I've got to pause it and invite him back. Oh, this is bad times here.
Indeed.
Because Fredsta could continue the streak of races, and there's someone going up the inside, but I've had to invite Fredsta, but now they've met the Jack Hopwood has lost his end plate.
Trez Racing now up in P2.
We have got 6 viewers. This is incredible performance. And Extract Bars in the wall. What's happened there? What's happened there? Oh, Jesus. Extract Bars retired. If that's a safety car, Jesus Christ. Extract Hopwood into the pit lane. What time's going to go on? He's had a very disappointing Grand Prix. Remember, viewers watching at the moment, continue to share with your friends. Continue to share this all over your social media, because this is an incredible Grand Prix so far in the GP2 division, in my opinion. I don't know about you, but in my opinion, this is one of the best races we've had in the GP2 division this season.
One of the most entertaining races.
One of the best.
I don't know about the best, but
well, all GP2 races contain crashes. They shouldn't, but they do. So we're counting all this as GP2 territory right now. But it shouldn't, because these drivers know how to drive. But they're all so close, aren't they, Marazan? They're all so close, all battling for position. It's just incredible to watch these drivers, because it's just incredible. And Melanie 88 here, struggling in his Williams, and it's not been the race that he has needed here in Russia.
We've got T-Dog back in P5. About to catch the Fredster, who's still ghosting. Ninjas and Trez Racing, or number 1 and number 2, have 3 seconds worth of penalties. So they're both equal. A lot of other drivers with at least 9 seconds.
Mm. 7 viewers now. We're doing incredibly well here in the stream of Russia. We're currently spectating Urban Unicorn, which currently is not in the session, so I'm going to get off him. And now we've got Jack Hopwood in 14th, but he's not actually in 14th. But there you go. The Roadsters. That is getting screenshotted after this Grand Prix. That is going in.
Once in a lifetime.
That is going in to his STB achievements. Fastest lap on lap 16 of the Russian Grand Prix. That is getting screenshot. That is getting put in the end of season highlights, because that is incredible. One in a lifetime opportunity, that is. And he's took it. 7 viewers here in Russia. Here we go. Side effects here. Navigating Fredster's ghost. I don't know what's happening with Fredster. He's not joined back. There you go, Typhon Killer there.
STB Verstappen is still in P3, which is surprising.
Doing good. Looks like Trez Racing is catching up to Ninjas.
Let's see what his last lap time was.
2.5 seconds right now, it looks like, I think.
Yeah, he's going half a second a lap faster
than
Ninjas at the moment.
Here we go.
They're similar on penalties as well.
Yep, make sure to start sharing this, guys. Everyone watching, just make sure to just tell everyone that we are live. Because this race has been very interesting so far. 2 safety cars and a whole heap of action that has lasted the whole night. Xbox Live going down and then it coming straight back up around 5 minutes before the lobby opens, and it's just been such a chaotic night. It's been so much fun and so really enjoyable for me and Maranzano to provide you this footage and provide you this coverage rather of the GP2 Season 9 Russian Grand Prix, when it was for the 10 minutes before 7 o'clock that this race would be cancelled. But what an incredible race it has been, Maranzano. This has definitely been one of the most entertaining races of the season as well.
Who is Nemec, or whatever his name is?
That is NRL Hulkenberg, because he can't get onto
NRL Hulkenberg catching up to the legend Side Effects 99.
Yeah.
Who's in P5 at the moment. I see Bird is still salty that he is not commentating this race, but that's okay. He might be pit reporting next race, who knows?
Yeah, and Smack Dizzle can bring his 2 babies in around 9 months' time.
Not near Bird is the word. I wouldn't bring his babies anywhere near them, but that's okay.
Okay, let's move on to a different story there. Don't people know this? We've got 8 viewers. Thank you ever so much, guys, for tuning into this Russian Grand Prix. People that don't know, as Real Shots retires, but yeah, people that don't know, this is the STB Racing League. GP2 division is this race. Tonight, round 4 are at the Russian Grand Prix. Going to spectate NRL Hulkenberg, Manzano. But yeah, this is the STB Racing League. Season 9 are proceedings here. The Russian Grand Prix, round 4 of the season, and we've had so much action in this Grand Prix. We've had 2 safety cars.
The Roadsters battling away.
We've had a lot of action.
PKK.
If you would like to join the league as well, if anyone is watching, message me, STD Maldi or Bird is D4 word on Xbox Live, and we will be able to help you join the league and answer any questions that you may have. Comment as well if you're watching and who you think is going to win the Grand Prix. Is a good battle going on for first. Yeah, I can see, but Dennis is lagging, so that's not gonna help Rudsters. That's not gonna help Rudsters.
So is Rudsters.
In his is it?
What is going on here?
Rudsters needs to hurry up and just get past the Force India, which he's doing now. But Dennis is.
Dennis has got.
I bet Rudsters is absolutely pooing himself down the straight. Abe's absolutely pooing himself.
And he lagged Dennis into the wall.
Oh. Well, they were both
Which
lagging
is
at that
the
moment in
first lap.
time. They were both lagging at that moment in time, so I don't know what's happened there. Oh, it's all oh, God. So much action in this Grand Prix, but let's hope that NRL Hulkenberg can catch up to side effects here.
Looks like STB Verstappen might be on for his first podium ever.
I'm looking forward to side effects here. He's looking pretty good here for a 4th place. Possibly a 3rd if STB Verstappen 33 can mess up. But yeah, hopefully Maranzano. Spain can be a much better Grand Prix for these drivers. Obviously, the start of the European season as well, so that'll be really good to see what happens there. Would you agree?
I would agree, although I'm mostly looking forward to Monaco, to be honest.
Monaco is going to be incredible. Monaco, everyone is going to be incredible. Everyone needs to advertise the Monaco Grand Prix on their Twitter, on their all their social medias, on their Xboxes, everything, because Monaco Grand Prix is going to be amazing. It's going to be so fun to commentate over, because the amount of crashes that are going to happen is going to be pretty funny. And I reckon that Monaco could bring us a very surprise winner. But at the moment, we have got Nemec 456, aka NRL Hulkenberg, in 5th place now. And he is reeling down on side effects 99 in these closing stages of the Russian Grand Prix. And it's 20 to 9 at the moment. Oh, God, it's late for our standards. We're about 20 minutes late on the timings, but there you go.
We don't have a lot of runners left.
We don't have a lot of runners, no. But it has.
I think we've got 7. No,
7.
that's not true.
Don't think I've got 7.
No, that's not true.
We got 3, 4. And now Hulkenberg makes it 5. Melanie 6. 8. 9. We got 11 drivers, I think. 10 or 11. SRL Ninjas then in 1st place, getting caught ever so slightly by Rising Trez. Maranzano is Rising Trez gonna. Oh, he's caught by quite a lot, and he's gained in the final sector as well. Down to 1.5 seconds now. This is going to be an incredible battle for the end of this Grand Prix. Is there going to be any more babies? Let's not hope so. Tune in, guys. Keep tuned, because we're going to have an incredible battle on our hands now. And hopefully there won't be any more baby tyres going into the wall. 3rd is STB Verstappen, 33. Pretty good drive from him. And it looks like things have calmed down between NRL Hulkenberg and side effects Maranzano, so.
Trez Racing just took half a second out of Ninja's lead in the 1st sector.
Let's hope Trez hasn't got any penalties, because I do want.
They both have 3 seconds worth of penalties.
Do they? Even Ninjas. Ninjas has never got a penalty in his whole of his STB career, and he's got one here today. Jesus. That's interesting, that is. Well, there you go. That just proves how easy it is to lose concentration and cut corners around Russia. There's only 3kk, that's the fastest lap, and it is now 1.2 seconds the gap. This is so close between these two drivers now. Trez Racing is definitely the faster driver. But, yeah, I've just actually realised that even if Trez wins, it will break the sequence for, well, we won't get our 4th winner. We'll get our 1st repeat winner of the season. So, there you
Well,
go.
we've got STB Verstappen on the podium at least, so that's something
Well,
to
well,
look
if these
forward to.
two people, if Trez and Ninjas crash or get lots of penalties, this could be the chance for STB Verstappen 33. Trez Racing then.
Everything is very spaced out.
Very spaced out, yes, but Trez Racing and Ninja's going to be battling any minute now. It's going to skip to NRL Hulkenberg. Yeah, he's dropped off from side effects right now, so... Yeah, these drivers just going around the track, just...
7/10 away now from Ninjas, he's getting into the DRS zone.
He's in the DRS zone, isn't he?
He is. But he seems to lose a lot of time in the middle
7
sector.
viewers now. Keep sharing, keep telling everyone about the stream, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it.
He's got DRS. It's on.
Here we go then. It is on Maranzano. Here we go. The final 5 laps of this Grand Prix now. Oh no, 4, sorry. Yeah, 24, 5, 6, 7. Yes, no, sorry. I'm not very good at maths. four laps after this one for these drivers to have an incredible battle to end the Russian Grand Prix and end proceedings to this week before we move on to the Gran Premio de España, which is the Spanish Grand Prix in Spanish. We may have a bit of Spanish speaking from myself in that stream, so make sure you tune in for that. But now we have got an incredible battle now between Trez Racing and Ninjas. Here we go, Trez Racing in the slipstream. Please crash. I wouldn't say that lightly, but we need a 4th repeat winner. Oh, Ninjas on the curb there. Here we go, Ninjas then in the slipstream. And Trez has just got the speed. He's got the momentum. And he's up into 1st place of the Russian Grand Prix. And this is an incredible performance from the Red Bull. And STB for Verstappen 33 hasn't actually got a mic, I don't think. So we won't be able to interview him if he gets on the podium. Which is quite disappointing, but... hey-ho. To interview the 2 drivers. I'm sure STB for Verstappen 33 will be really happy with a podium. So that is pretty much now. If anything else happens, that is pretty much, in my opinion, Maranzano, but I think definitely now the end of this Russian Grand Prix, because there's not much going on now. Roosters. Oh, there could be a battle coming on between Roosters and Melanie, if you want to keep an eye on that, Maranzano. So, yeah. Oh, but Ninjas could get the DRS here as well, Maranzano. So, this could still be possible for Ninjas to try and get ahead. No, he's too far back. Too far back is Ninjas. So, Ninjas, I think, will have to yell for 2nd place. But he's going to be really happy with a 2nd position as well. Maranzano. Earth to Maranzano. Okay, there's a few issues with Maranzano there, but yeah, side effects in 4th place now. Veteran of the league. Many veterans in the league this season. KS Outgoing, for some reason, couldn't race with us tonight. Bellis D4 Word, a big veteran to the league. Lev Kia, sort of a veteran, being in the league for quite a few seasons. So there you go. Not many drivers have unfortunately not many drivers have stayed on to the league since its very beginning, but it is still an incredible race that we've had tonight. May not seem it now for those just joining us as they go on to lap 26 now, but it has just been a really interesting Grand Prix. There's been two safety cars. There's been so much drama. A lot of collisions, a lot of spins. It's just been a great race for me and Maranzano to commentate on. I don't know where Maranzano is at the moment, but that shouldn't hinder us too much. Side effects 99 in P4. And yeah, Roadsters. Rossi boy. Oh. Jack Hopwood here, which is the Panda Queen, has not had a good season so far. He's been involved in a lot of collisions, and I think he'll definitely be going on to the stewards about that collision he had with James Bear X1 into turn 4. So there you go. Just need to quickly invite Maranzano back to the party, but yeah, it's just really good. This race has been very, very exciting from the very start. It's definitely calmed down now, but Fred Stout goes there. There's racing then, coming on to the final lap. And STB Verstappen 33 was disqualified from the session, so he's obviously been corner cut in there. So that is incredible for Side Effects 99, who's going to get a podium interview. Side Effects 99 into 3rd place. Oh, incredible performance versus Trez Racing. So, there you go. So, our Ninjas in 2nd place. Nemix in 4th as well now, and then Rudsters is in 5th, Melanie in 6th, Rossi Boy 97 in 7th, and then Jack Hopwood in 8th, but I don't know what's going on here.
Disqualified, what's going on there?
I think he's been corner cutting a little bit too much there, and then he just...
I've checked his penalties, he didn't have a lot of penalties.
Didn't he? Well, Trez Racing will take victory at the Russian Grand Prix, followed by SRL Ninjas. Third, though, is one of the few STB veterans, Side Effects 99. What an incredible season he's had so far. 2 podiums now in my belief. Is that correct, Maranzano? Is his second podium now?
Yeah, we've interviewed him before.
Yeah, so at least he's 2nd. 4th is Henry Hulkenberg. 5th is the Rudsters. Rossi Boy 97 around the final corner. He will get 7th place at the Russian Grand Prix. And commiserations to Jack Hopwood, who is the Panda Queen, in 8th place. And he will come to finish in that position. Very disappointing for him, but 4 points on the board. Better than none. Maranzano, what's your final words on this Grand Prix? Definitely calm down.
VKK needs some strategy lessons. It was an incredible Grand Prix though, Molly. I mean, talk about entertainment. Jesus
and
Christ.
Everybody got penalties. That just shows... That just shows how bad Russia is for... Oh, Melanie! Melanie will get an interview! Melanie's on the podium! This is incredible scenes! Melanie 88 is on the podium for the Russian Grand Prix. Melanie 88 Oh, yes. Melanie88 has also joined the party. Melanie88 from penalties, a little boy from Finland, the incredible driver himself. Melanie88 has got a podium. Incredible. Absolutely incredible performance from him. And we're just waiting now on Trez Racing and Ninjas for the post-race interviews. Yeah, Maranzano, that was a turn of events there.
We should get Jack Harpwood in as well, just to give us feel on the major collision he had. Never seen something like that before.
Okay. Melanie, if you could
carnage.
include your audio if you haven't already, thank you. It's going to invite SRL Ninjas to the party for his interview, same with Trez Racing, and then we'll get going. Incredible scenes. Oh, yes. Incredible scenes there. So there you go.
6, but 10 penalties got me good.
Melanie88 then. Incredible performance from you. Isn't that your first podium in STB history, in your STB career?
What?
I won a couple of races, but
Yeah.
Did you?
Molly, Jesus Christ.
I need to sort my
Just
I
forgot
need to
about
sort
that.
my knowledge out. I'm extremely sorry there, Melanie.
Yep.
Hello, Trez Race. If you could just include your audio for us.
It's been a long time, maybe it's that.
Sorry, Melanie, but this is obviously your first
Since
decent result of the season. Your first podium.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Looked pretty bad at the start.
Talk us through your race.
Got taken out and then I pitted and got taken out and then I finished 6th.
And then you
Pretty
got
uneventful.
up to 3rd. So Jesus, that is a turn of events there, Melanie. You had a lot of coverage, a lot of good words said about you by me. Do you think with all the support that you've been getting from some of the top guys in the league, do you think that's gave a bit of pressure to do well in these races?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Would have been easier to be a new boy and no pressure.
Okay. I don't think XRL Ninjas is joining us. I think he may have had to go. I'm just going to check now. Trez Racing, if you could just include your audio if you haven't already. Thank you.
Yep, it's done. Might be my first podium interview.
So, well done, Melanie. Trez Racing, you are the first repeat winner of the season. We thought that you wasn't going to race tonight, but yeah, talk us through your race tonight.
Well, yeah, had a bit of an issue in quali. Sorry for that, Melanie, again. Second group penalty.
My only lap
down to 8th. Yeah.
Yep.
And from 8th, had a brilliant turn 1 again, got up to 3rd, and then 2nd by the end of the lap, which was good. But then safety car came out. Went on to mediums, and just thought if I can stick with the super soft runners when they pit, I'll have a good lead. Then another safety car came out. And so I was just like, I'll pit with them because they'll be quicker than me on soft. So I pit. And then it was just about, when the safety car went, just about, I think I was about in 6th when it ended. So it was just about making my way through past the drivers. And luckily I did that.
Okay. Jack Hopwood.
I might get that quality thing investigated.
Jack Hopwood, are you here for a little can we give you a little interview?
If you want.
Okay, if you could just include your audio, thank you.
Though.
Okay. Okay, you're saying you're not happy. Can you talk us through the collision you had with Jamesy Beck? We did see that on the stream. That seemed very
Okay, so I was going around turn 3 as you do, like hugging the inside line, taking the racing line, and then when I go to adjust my line for turn 4, he just swipes left on me, and we both end up in a wall. Me minus half my front wing.
It will definitely be investigated. We'll get the stewards straight onto that. But you haven't had a very good season so far. How are you hoping to
Win.
improve for the next time out in Spain?
I don't think I need to improve. Australia, I should have had a podium. I had the pace. Bahrain, I did have a podium, and then here I could have won the race if not for me being taken out twice.
Okay, well, commanding words there from Jack Hopwood. But that concludes the GP2 Russian Grand Prix of Season 9. Join Isla Aero and the Rudsters next week on Monday for the F1 Division Spanish Grand Prix. And join me and Maranzano, hopefully, if Xbox doesn't go down, at 7 p.m. UK time for the GP2 Spanish Grand Prix. Thank you ever so much for watching, and we hope to see you ready for the Spanish Grand Prix. Commiserations to Jack Hopwood for his many collisions in that Grand Prix, which will be investigated, and any other collisions that get taken to the stewards, and a brilliant race from Melanie88 to get his first podium of the season.
Thanks.
So that is the end of the Russian Grand Prix. Join us next week, and from me and Maranzano, goodbye.